Welcome in everyone to week 4 of the SBA. We're chugging along. We're back to regular scheduled programming. And this should be a good week because we have a lot of good games. Now, we were originally going to have, I believe it was the Fireballs and the Spitballs, but that actually ended up being the third game of the slate instead of the fourth because we didn't want to have back-to-back games of the same stadium. So, with that being said, going into this game, which should be a lot of fun, I'm going over to Krause Corner to check where it is. It's going to be the Birdo Bows taking on the Diddy Monkeys at Yoshi Park. Diddy Monkeys 0-3 to start the season. It's been a rough start, but maybe a little bit of a get-right game against the Birdo Bows. But the Birdo Bows can just easily keep on rolling. So that'll be really interesting to see if that will happen. So now we will get over to the Birdo Bows and Coach Mushbrain. Obviously, the player to watch. Birdo, one of them, but King Boo as well. Blue Dry Bones was my pick, though, because he is just an absolute menace. So, we'll see how this team plays against an 0-3 team. But this is the team that won the SBA championship last year, so I don't know if that's going to be the case. Yeah, both these teams have their own special abilities when it comes to likability. I just saw what DC posted. Anyways, get right into it. Blue Noki, and then of course the defensive juggernaut that is CJ Myrons. Now going over to the Diddy Monkeys. I have to make sure I look at it. Yeah, Brown because he still hasn't fixed it. Because why? Of course not. So obviously you have Funky Kong, King K. Rool, Brown Critter. I mean, it's still the same, basically the same team as before. I don't know what's wrong with this team. Chemistry seems to be the case. I mean, I don't know why this team's 0-3. I'm gonna be completely honest. Vanilla Mia sort of jumped off a cliff. That also happened as well. So, oh wait, it was Paragoomba. Yes, Paragoomba. All right, let's set these lineups real quick, shall we? So, I believe Paragoomba is in left field. Who's in right field? That is Green Shy Guy. So I believe they put, could be wrong, Funky Kong at first. Yeah, King K. Rool there. Yoshi at third. Yep, I think that's correct. And then we just gotta do the batting order. Monty Mole, Diddy Kong. I believe it's like that. I could be wrong. King K. Rool fifth, actually. So we'll get this lineup set. There we go. And then go over to the Birdo Bows. Oh boy, this team is definitely a joy to watch just because of how hilarious this team can be from time to time. So, yeah, someone brought it up in chat. If you guys don't know, we are streaming this live. This part isn't recorded. What am I saying? I agree just because from the fact that, I mean, this team won the SBA championship last year after going 7-7. Last year was such a fever dream. I don't know what anything was last season. So, first base is Blue Dry Bones, I think. Yeah, catcher is Blue Shy Guy. And then we get the lineups. Blue Pianta, King Boo, Birdo, Blue Toad, Blue Dry Bones Tremiers, Blue Shy Guy, Noki, and CJ Myrons. All right, let's get into the first game of the week. Week 4 of the SBA starts with one at Yoshi Park. The 0-3 Diddy Monkeys face the Birdo Bows as both teams trying to get into the win column and sort of build confidence, especially for the Diddy Monkeys as they've lost their first 3 games of Season 2. So going to be really interesting to see if they can get right against this Birdo Bows team. That's actually pretty decent. Mushbrain has done a really good job with his team. The Birdo Bows 1-2 to start the season, but they've been in a lot of close games. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they can sort of get their second win of the season here. That's going to be a deep hit to center field, but that looks like it'll be caught. No train this time. Blue Pianta will go back to first. here comes the captain. The most beloved character in the SBA. Hit there from Berto. That's going to be a good hit deep. And that's going to hit the wall as well. Blue Pianta thought about going to third base, but decided against it. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. As Blue Toe will be up with the RBI chance. Only one out. So Berto Bo's still in a good position here, as long as, barring disaster, which can definitely happen. Definitely the biggest struggle bus when it comes to this team has been Vanilla Me. What a grab there! That's a double play from Brown Critter, preventing disaster. And the Diddy Monkeys will go back on offense for the first time today. Kind of like how that sentence made no sense. The Diddy Monkeys have made no sense. I mean, like I said before, 0-3 to start the season, and they brought back a good amount of their core. So you wonder what's wrong with the team, but this was also a team that started 1-4 last season and rallied off wins left, right, and center to get to 7-7 and make the playoffs and win the SBA championship by sweeping every team they face, even dominating in the wild card. So I don't even know what to expect from this Diddy Monkeys team, but that's going to be a double play there. Of course, King Boo, Mushbrain's favorite player besides Birdo, the guy he trusts on the mound. But here comes Funky Kong. Already 2 outs here. And just a hit over the middle. Funky Kong will get on first base. Brown Critter will be up. If he can get on base, the slugger of the year from Season 1 can get on there. And actually, that's a deep hit to center field. Can they get back there in time? Luckily, they can. This time, they actually do the buddy jump. So they'll change sides. We saw it last week, where they just decided to not go for a buddy jump, and that was really costly because it was a 2-run game as a result in that game. Chemistry in the outfield has been sort of a mismatch issue for the Birdo Bows, even with having that chemistry. So, see if they can right the wrongs from it. Birdo Bows is going to have Blue Dry Bones come up. And Blue Dry Bones, that's a deep hit to left field. Looks like that will be caught. Will the train get back in time? Looks like it will! It will play an absolutely huge factor! Blue Dry Bones gets to second base. So already an RBI chance here for Trey Mears. And a hit over the middle. Brown Critter can't get to it, so runners on first and third. Can the Birdo Bows score first here? It's going to be on the bat of Blue Shy Guy. Little Me trying to get out of this logjam. And that's going to be a hit right to Brown Critter. That's actually going to be a double play, but it will send a run home for the Birdo Bows. So they do get the 2 outs, but they have to sacrifice a run as a result. So Blue Dry Bones does get home in time. That will be an out, so they will change sides. First person up is the slugger of the year from Season 1. He had MVP votes. He had everything you want in a star player. And a good hit there will get him at least on first base. Look at that man chug along. He only goes for home runs because of how slow he is. Getting the first base is tiring for him as it is. So grab there from Birdo. That will be a double play. Talk about the slowness. That definitely played a factor there. So here comes Vanilla Me. And hit there. CJ Myers can't get to it. So Vanilla Me will get the first base. Alrighty. King Boo is tired and we're in the bottom of the second. Maybe a long day here for the Bows. Boo trying to lock in. That's a good hit from Yoshi, but that'll be foul. Of course, Yoshi was Mushbrain's captain last season, but decided to go with Birdo for this season. So the Diddy Monkeys scooped him up. Definitely can be a versatile player. But just like that, Birdo Bo's back on offense. CJ Myrons will start out, and then it's back to the top of the order. Can CJ Myrons get anything to go here against Vanilla Me in this me-on-me matchup? Good hit there. That will drop to center field, and oh, Monty Mole almost got there in time. And CJ Myrons will get to second base. Of course, Monty Mole was a part of that great outfield last season. So Coach K-Bar gave him the reins of just trying to be that leader in the outfield, and it hasn't really worked out that well. But possible bunny throw home. Can they throw it home in time? Close play, and they will get there. An absolute shoulder tackle by CJ Myrons makes it 2-0. So Blue Pianta will get an RBI here, making it 2-0 Bows. Can King Boo continue the rally? No outs yet here in the top of the third. And that's a deep hit to center field. Can they get back there in time? It looks like they can. Can the train play a factor? It can't. So they will get him out. Somehow that train did not hit Green Shy Guy, which is really impressive. But good chemistry there by Green Shy Guy and Monty Mole, preventing disaster. And here comes the captain. Can Birdo get anything going for the Bows? And over the middle will be grabbed there by Brown Critter. That will be a double play. Brown Critter putting his name in the hat for Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He was fantastic defensively near the end of last season and was really a key factor for the Diddy Monkeys being so good. If his offense can easily match his defense, we're talking about an MVP candidate. Here comes Paragoomba. Got some shine last season for about a week or two and then immediately got cut. And it's because of hits like that. That'll be one out. So they'll do a early pitching change for Birdo. I believe this is the 4th inning. Or still at the bottom of the 3rd. So kind of early to throw Birdo in, but she does have that star ability that's almost a guaranteed strike every time. Going back to the Diddy Monkeys, yeah, I mean, 0-3 to start the season. Something's up with this team. You don't know what it is, but something is up. And what a hit there. Diddy Kong will get the first base at least. Can Funky Kong get anything to go? But here comes the first of many of those star pitches. That's going to frustrate those batters. It's so effective. One of the most effective star pitches out there. Birdo's going all out. That's going to be another strike there. Will she use it a 3rd time? She will not. And as for a result, Funky Kong, that's a deep hit to center field. And that ball is caught. What a play from Trey Mears. Trey Mears locking in at that center fielder position, preventing disaster for the Bows, and the Diddy Monkeys have yet to score a run against Mushbrain. So here comes Blue Toad here for the Birdo Bows, top of the 4th. Hit there, no one will get to it, it will be perfectly in the gap, so Blue Toad will get the first base. Blue Dry Bones. Been worth the 1st round pick so far. But that's going to just be a fly ball. So he'll be caught. Blue Toad will go back to first base. Here comes Trey Mears. Trey Mears trying to get something to go here. Goes right to Brown Critter. That'll be a double play. The good defensive move by the Diddy Monkeys while the offense hasn't been working out. I like the addition of Funky Kong at first base. Get that chemistry with Diddy Kong. It's been a good defensive slugfest so far for both these teams. Been the really grit and grind runs that have been scored here for the Bows. It's only been 2. What a grab there from King Boo! My goodness! Strutting his stuff, threw it in a backflip. So here comes the slugger of the year. Can we start to see fireworks here for the Diddy Monkeys? That's a deep hit to right field, and that ball is gone! That ball is sent to Jupiter, and all of a sudden the lead is cut to 1! It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. Slugger of the Year last year for a reason. King K. Rool is trying to get the Diddy Monkeys back into this game. Green Shy Guy will get the first base. But here comes Vanilla Me. Here we see something from Vanilla Me. Good hit there, but Blue Toad will grab it. What tracking from Blue Toad. Yoshi trying to get something to go for the D Monkeys. Good hit there. We'll get 2 runners on. 2 very speedy runners here for the Diddy Monkeys, but Paragoomba's going to have to get a good hit here. Really drive a run home, but that goes straight to CJ Myrons. So they do get a run back, but Birdo Bo's still in firm control of this game for the moment. 3 more innings of baseball to determine the outcome of this game. Here comes Blue Shy Guy here for the Birdo Bows. Using a star pitch there, so Brown could have tried grabbing it. No good. Green Shy Guy is just not going for it, but Blue Shy Guy didn't go. So here comes Blue Noki. We were close to seeing a Blue Noki home run last year, I believe. I could be wrong, but clearly we're not going to see it here. Unfortunate. I believe it was either beginning of this year or last year where we saw a possibility of that. Another pop fly for CJ Myrons. So that will change sides. Diddy Monkeys will go back on offense. Back to the top of the order for the Diddy Monkeys. So maybe they can generate some offense from their star players. Offensively, they've been struggling, and it's not really the back half guys, because you don't expect them to do much. The star guys are just not doing anything for you. And here comes Diddy Kong trying to get a hit there. That'll be an out. And trying to get the double play. What a play! Was not expecting that! A double play from the outfield! Insane stuff! That's a highlight play! My goodness! Monkey Kong will get the first, though. You need your star players to come in clutch. And hit there will go straight to Trey Mears, and Yoshi Eggs, or my apologies, to Birdo Bows, will go back on offense. Ubianta trying to get some insurance runs here for the Bows, or at least get on base. And that hit will go straight to Paragoomba, flying over there to grab that ball. All the power hitters in the lineup for the Birdo Bows, trying to get something to go. And a hit there from Boo. That's going to be deep, and that's going to drop, hitting the wall, so Boo will get the first. King Boo on first base. So here comes Birdo. Here we go. That's going to be a deep, high fly ball. And it looks like, are we going to see Deja Vu? No, but that's actually going to drop. King Boo will go to third. Birdo will go to second. We were close to seeing another home run go in the bucket. And a hit there. That's a deep hit to center field, but that will be caught yet again. But it looks like King Boo will tag up and try and go home in time, and he will. He will make it 3-1. It's been one of those games where you got the home run ball, the flashy plays are not going to work. It's that grit and grind game where you have to grind out those runs. That's exactly what the Birdo Bows have done against the SBA champions from Season 1. Vanilla Me trying to get out of the inning. But Blue Dry Bones has been worth the first round pick here for Coach Mushbrain. Can we see another good hit here? Won't be the case. Brown could have tried to grab it. No good. That could have been the out to get them to the bottom of the 6th. But no good. So Trey Mears will try and continue to rally here for the Bows. A quick 2 strikes there. And hit there will go straight to Brown Critter. So they will get to the bottom of the 6th. Brown Critter happy about that play, but wouldn't be happy about that offense. King K. Rool is up to bat. I mean, if you want to get this game within 1, this is the man to ask. And hit from King K. Rool. That's a great hit, but that will be foul. Quick 2 strikes here. So maybe King K. Rool goes for the contact hit. Instead, he goes for the power hit. No good, so Blue Dry Bones will get him out at first. And there we go. Green Shy Guy will get on first. He will try and go to second there. Can they throw him out in time? But they decide to throw it to third. Will that be costly? Can Vanilla Me right the wrongs of his pitching? Vanilla Me using a star hit there. Was not expecting that from Birdo. And hit from Vanilla Me. That's going to be a good contact hit. And that could send Green Shy Guy home. And it will! All of a sudden, the lead is cut to 1. Can Yoshi continue the rally for the Diddy Monkeys? Quick strike there from Birdo. Hit from Yoshi will drop. So I will get 2 runners on. And 2 very speedy runners. But it goes back to Paragoomba. With a decent... And Paragoomba with a good hit can send maybe a run home if they're lucky. Does Paragoomba have it in him? And that's 2 quick strikes. It's not looking good. But the last thing you want is to turn this into a double play. And that is exactly what happened! I would have just taken the strikeout if I was Paragoomba. Because as a result, now you only have 1 more inning to get 1 run. But you have to play perfect baseball. But this is the part of the lineup that you really need to get 3 straight out against. Because it's looking rough. So Vanilla Me will come out. They'll throw in Diddy Kong for the last inning. Presumably, unless they can tie this game up. So star pitch is being used early and often for the captain. And hit there, goes straight to Vanilla Me. So here comes Blue Noki. Oh, good hit, but that's going to be grabbed there from Monty Mole. So 1 more out. I mean, CJ Myrons has been a sneaky home run hitter whenever he wants to be. It's just when he wants to do it, and that's not going to be the case. That's 3 straight outs. That's exactly what you need if you're the Diddy Monkeys. So now you're at the top of your order. If you're going to win this game in the bottom of the 7th, now's the time to do it. It's going to start with Monty Mole. He's a good contact hitter to get on base. Can we see it here? And Birdo being smart, using those pitches because she knows they're going to swing at him. But only has 3 of them for the moment. And that's a strikeout! Birdo! Sucking the life out of the Monkeys! Birdo coming in clutch right when they need it. So Birdo getting tired quick. So who are they going to throw in? They'll throw in Blue Shy Guy, who's their catcher. So here comes Funky Kong. Is this the right move? And what a throw there from Blue Shy Guy, but a good hit there from Funky Kong. Can that ball drop? Yes, it can. As long as there's no outs, that's fine. But the game-tying run all of a sudden is on third base. So here comes Brown Critter. Diddy Monkey is looking for their first win here in Season 2. That's going to be a bunt hit. That won't be called foul. And can they get the out? Yes, they can. But all of a sudden, this game is tied. And the game-tying run is on, or the game-winning run is on second base with the Slugger of the Year from Season 1 at bat. And hit there from King K. Rool will drop, and Funky Kong is going home, but he throw will not be there in time, and the Diddy Monkeys will win the game! Slugger of the Year, big time players make big time plays, and King K. Rool has won the game for the Diddy Monkeys, getting their first win of the season! Unbelievable. The Diddy Monkeys finally, it feels like they get the win that they needed after going 0-3 to start the season. Obviously, King K. Rool is going to be your MVP, batting in most of the runs. Berto Bose did everything right. You can't even feel bad about their performance because they did really good until their pitchers got tired in King Boo and Berto. So just keep it up and maybe you can make some adjustments. But overall, a decent game for the Berto Bose. Then looking over to the Diddy Monkeys, it goes back to King K. Rool being clutch. Finally, it seems like he's woken up. A little bit of a early season lull, but he's back to his winning ways. That's going to be the third walk-off loss for Mushbrain, and why he's 1-3. But the Diddy Monkeys, your Season 1 SBA champions, finally hopefully realizing their championship form and looking to continue this momentum into Week 5. Is that really your third straight walk-off loss? I didn't fact check that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even fact check that. That is unfortunate, let me tell you. But guess what? We're going back to Yoshi Park, baby, because it's the DK Wilds facing the Peach Monarchs. So can the Peach Monarchs get in the win column? I think they have one win on the season, but looking for number 2. I could be wrong. No, Peach Monarchs are 0-3. They're trying to get their first win of the season. That's actually an insane stat. Your pitchers get tired, bro. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's do these laps. DK Wilds, Dark Bones. I think they have Dry Bones as well. Yeah, they do. That is not Dry Bones. Here we go. Blue Critter, Red Pianta, Toadette. Newcomer is Yellow Yoshi, cutting one of the toads. So, it'll be interesting to see if that's going to be, you know, the case here. They also have Pink Toad, which I completely forgot about. What? I said... You know what? Ignore me. Please ignore me and everything I stand for. I don't... Wait! Okay, I'm looking at the wrong... Okay, I just did the line for like the... Half of this line is like the Peach Monarchs. I don't... You're going there, you're going there, you're going there, and you're going there, and you're going there. I'm literally all over the place right now. I apologize. My goodness. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh my god. I think it's Yellow and Green Magic Koopa. Yeah. And then Dixie Kong. And Taylor McWee. And then now we get to the Peach Mars. I'm like, they're opposite on the lineup chart, so that's why I got confused, but... Yellow Toad, Pink Toad, and Yellow Yoshi, I believe. Wait, no, they changed their lineups, didn't they? Free agency. Hold on. All right. So they actually don't have Yellow Toad because of free agency. So they dropped Yellow Toad. So instead of Yellow Toad, they have... I don't think it's yellow. It's yellow. I'm so confused. Hold on. The Yellow Toad pickup. No, Yellow Toad got dropped. Yellow Toad got dropped. Sign Pink Yoshi dropping Yellow Toad. Yeah, they dropped Yellow Toad. I need to... Okay, I wish that she said... Okay, it's my fault I did it late. I won't lie. I will take the blame on that, but also, like, this is really confusing. All right. So Yellow Toad is just Pink Yoshi, I believe. Yellow Toad, Pink Yoshi. All right, it's Yellow Toad is Pink Yoshi. Everything else is the same. Blue Critter. Blue Critter, you're down here. Who's up here? Wait, what? Magic Koopa. Yeah, regular Magic Koopa, right? Yeah. So you're down here. Now this lineup looks good. Yellow Toad, Pink Toad. They don't have Pink Yoshi. That is a fact. They do not have Pink Yoshi, I think. Hold on. This is... Since lineups... This is going to take me a little bit. I'm dyslexic. Hold on. Okay. Boo, green. Yep. And then Bowser. Alright, so the Yellow Toad is Pink Yoshi. Blue Critter, they have Pink Toad. You have Yellow Yoshi. I know that. No, they don't. Wait, what? Yeah, they do. Yellow Yoshi. Oh no, Pink Yoshi, Yellow Toad. See, this is why, okay, this is why I'm gonna run into issues. Like, constantly. Okay, where are we at? Alright, Josh Miara, check. Peach, check. Blue Critter, Red Pianta, check. Toadette. Oh, Toadsworth. Alright, well, there we go. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. Alright. Dark Bones. Donkey Kong. Bowser. Dry Bones. Boo. Yellow Magic Koopa. Green Magic Koopa. Taylor McQueen's last. And fix this, because I believe, yeah, Dark Bones is pitching. But, yeah. Dry Bones, right field, you're there. You're there. And you're there. Green. Yeah, green's at short. Okay. So now I don't know what they want to do for lineups because I believe Toad was in the... Yeah. I might just do this. There's just not going to be chemistry in that outfield, and you have to set your lineups before the game. And if you don't set your lineups before the game, I'll just replace them with whoever is in free agency. Like whoever you signed in free agency. Red Pianta catcher. Magic Koopa. Shortstop. Blue Critter third base. There was probably a method to the madness. Let me message. We have time, so. Hopefully you responds. Alright, since I'm not getting a response, there will be no chemistry in that left side of the outfield. them's the rules. Unfortunate. I know I did it late, but that's why I did that like early in the morning when I got home from work to deal with it. Try and get it right. But that looks like it's not going to be the case. Maybe it fixes itself. I don't know. But let's get the lamp set. If she responds in time, I'll fix it. But if not, womp. I don't know what to tell you. Red Pianta. Toadette. And Yellow Toad would be there, so I'll throw Pink Yoshi there. Pink Toad. Magic Koopa. Toadsworth. Unfortunate. Yeah, lineups set. So there's no chemistry in the outfield. I mean, if they put Josh Miara there, you'll be fine for games going forward, but this is a... You may go to 0-4 with this game, so yikes. Week 4 of the SBA rolls on, and the DK Wilds come to visit the Peach Monarchs. And it was a late free agency, but Pink Yoshi will be out there on the left side of the field, which would make sense. Oh, why am I... Oh, I forgot to reset. Did I? Yeah, I forgot to reset. Oh my god, I have to do that entire thing over. I'm actually gonna... Oh god, it's starting. Haha, my mental's going crazy. Oh boy. I completely forgot I have to reset everything. Oh my god. I'm turning into ways of old. Let's get this done. I know exactly what I need to do. No, stop. I'm having a TC day. I'm everything. The moment I click on it, just doesn't want to work. My brain just doesn't want to work. All right, there we go. 4. All right, set the lineups. I'm gonna put DK Wilds like out. I'm gonna put like the Peach Monarchs out of screen so I know who goes where. No Bowser, Dark Bones, Dry Bones. All right, Boo. Yellow Magic Koopa, Green Magic Koopa. Taylor McWee. I'm struggling, bro. I am struggling. Scroll up. Hey, the Peach Monarchs. Let's get it. Okay. Pretend like nothing happened. Pink Yoshi. And then Toadette. Everything else is the same other than Yellow Toad. Red Pianta. Pink Toad. Magic Koopa? That is not the right Magic Koopa. Toadsworth. There we go. So you're there. You're there. I believe you're there. We'll get our third. Yep. And then edit the lineups. Miara, Peach, Critter, Pianta. Miara, Peach, Critter, Pianta. Toadette. So Toadette. Here we go. DK Wilds. The lineup of doom, for lack of a better word. I think Dixie Kong is 6? No, Dixie Kong is 7. Who the hell is 6? Yellow Magic. Ooh, okay. Hit this Boo. Oh, that's perfect. Alright. And then at the lineup. So you're there. You're there. You're there. You're there. It actually works out kind of better for them. Left field. Perfect. And then Dixie's at third. Alright! I get shit show on the road. Jesus. Week 4 of the SBA rolls on as the DK Wilds come to visit the Peach Monarchs, who are 0-3 to start the season. They did make a free agency change. One of the Toads are out, and Pink Yoshi will come in and be in the outfield, which would, make sense and help out this team. But because Yui didn't set her lineup, Coach Yui, all of a sudden, there is no chemistry in that left side of the outfield. So, gonna be really interesting to see if that plays a factor there. Dark Bones does get on first base. So Donkey Kong trying to get something to go. The captain. The DK Wild's trying to build some momentum here for the rest of the season there. Good hit there. Deep to left field. Will that be foul? No, that will be a home run to start the game. Just like that, it's 2-0. So Bowser going to try and hit one deep here to center field. And no chemistry there. That will be another home run. Bowser. Just like that, it's 3-0. And this one's looking ugly. And Dark Bones going to try and hit that one again, but that one's at least going to be a pop fly. They'll finally get their first out. DK Wilds are 2-1 on the season, have looked pretty good so far. And it's really been on the back of those top players. But how about this one from Boo that goes off the wall? Boo will get to second. So already a quick pitching change here for Toadsworth. In comes Peach. So they have to throw in the star pitcher early on in this game. It's quickly gotten out of hand after 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. So Yellow Magic Koopa trying to get something to go. Can't. So Boo will advance to third, but there will be 2 outs. Dixie Kong will try and get something to go, but Magic Koopa will grab that. So that's something to watch for the rest of this game because the lineup was not submitted in time with the free agency change. That left side of the outfield will have no chemistry. So shots over there will be lethal. But here comes Dark Bones and the DK Wilds on defense. Expecting a lot of good things. Dark Bones was in the finalists for Pitcher of the Year. I mean, he had a fantastic season. What a grab there from Bowser. One of the biggest changes was the DK Wilds getting Bowser. It seemed like DK never really had that second star, and he finally does here. He had Dark Bones, who was, you can't rely on just one of those stars. You need to get, that third superstar, and Bowser is definitely that there at first base. And shot there from Blue Critter will drop. He will get the first base. Red Pianta trying to get something to go. He will have that ball drop. Can Red Pianta get the first in time? He can. Can Toadette get something to go? 2 outs already here for the Peach Monarchs. And shot there from Toadette will drop. So bases loaded. Now Dark Bones in sort of a tough situation. And here comes the free agent acquisition, Pink Yoshi, the first free agent picked up in Season 2. Can he make his mark known? Shot there, and that will send a run home for the Monarchs. Red Pianta's going to try and go home as well. Going to be forced to go back, and they will be safe. Thought about running home. Ran back in time before DK could throw it to third base. So here comes Pink Toad. And that will send another run home for the Monarchs. And just like that, they have cut this lead to 1. Insanely good hitting from the Monarchs. So Dark Bones starting out a little rough today. But Magic Koopa will be up to bat. They will switch out Dark Bones early on in this game. They have a lot of formidable pitchers, so they can sort of burn through the rotation if one's having an off day. We're already 2 pitching changes, and we're not even out of the first inning. And hit there from Magic Koopa. Will drop that, will send another run home, and all of a sudden it's tied. Toadsworth. Can he continue the rally? Yes, he can, and that's going to send another run home. No chemistry, no problem for the Peach Monarchs. Their hitting has been on point today. What a day for the Peach Monarchs. If Toadsworth is getting hits, I can't imagine what someone like Josh Miara is going to do. We've seen home runs from Josh Miara before. Can we see another one here? No, but it was going to be a good hit there. That's going to drive deep there. And how about that? Good! The train plays a huge factor. Toadsworth is going to try and run home in time. Can he get there? Close play. And he does! It's 7-3! We're not even out of the first inning! What looked like a dire situation for the Peach Monarchs has all of a sudden turned into a slaughter. What a turnaround here in the bottom of the first. And luckily they finally get out of the inning. What a wild first inning that was for both teams. Can the DK Wilds respond to the offensive onslaught that the Peach Monarchs just did? But the thing with the Peach Monarchs, their hitting has been their biggest question mark because their defense was actually pretty good in a few games they played. Some games just got out of hand, but defense has been their trademark. So here comes Dark Bones. DK Wilds 2-1, trying to get the 3-1 on the season early on and look like a legitimate threat in the playoffs, but it depends on their stars. Can they carry this team? Because we know that this team is really a 4-man army. You have Dark Bones, Dry Bones, Donkey Kong, this man right here, and Bowser. Remember, there is no chemistry on that left side of the outfield, so if there is a home run over there like that, that could be dangerous. Hit there. We'll go off into the pipe there. We have never seen that before, the way it's drawn. And just like that, a run will score. What an unorthodox way to score for the DK Wilds. Hopefully Pink Toe gets there in time and prevents disaster, but that's going to be an RBI for Donkey Kong. This could be a high-scoring game from both sides. We're going to see our first special pitch here from Peach, but that's going to be a deep hit over there. Can they get there in time? Train is going to play a huge factor, but that will hit off the wall. And trying to throw it to third with the bunny throw, they can't. They do send a run home. Almost a home run. The train played a huge factor in then getting to that ball. So Dark Bones does get home in time. They tried getting the out at third, no good. So runners on second and third. So here comes Dry Bones. Dry Bones. Josh Miller can't get to it. That's going to send another run home for the DK Wilds. All of a sudden, it's 6-7. So Peach trying everything she can to get out of this inning. Even Toadsworth tried to grab that. Only one out, so you're in a little bit of a logjam situation, so Peach knows that. Trying to get anything to go here. That's going to be another foul tip. You're into the bad part of the lineup here for the DK Wild, so maybe you can get something to go. That ball will be grabbed by Blue Critter. They will get the out at home. So 2 outs and 2 runners on, but they prevent the score. Can Yellow Magic Koopa get anything to go? Peach will get taken out. We may run through a lot of pitchers today, but now here comes the best pitcher on the team, in my opinion, for the Peach Monarchs. Really was one of the lone bright spots of the Bowser Monsters last season, trying to get his pick Yoshi, and he does! What a play! Preventing them from tying up the game, and it's 6-7. We're not even out of the second inning. This game has been insane. Here comes Blue Critter. Trying to get something to go. Now Donkey Kong knows the direness of the situation. It's going to turn into one of those games. That's going to be a fair ball down the left sideline. Blue Critter will get on first. Can Red Piazza get anything going for the Peach Monarchs? Hit there over the middle will be grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa, and finally some defense. A double play there. Here comes Toadette. Just letting that one roll. Donkey Kong desperately getting out of this thing with the way that all those pitches have been thrown. Of course, he's going to get tired from it. So they do get escape from without the Peach Monarchs scoring, but now the DK Wilds have a chance to try and retake the lead here in the top of the third. Dixie Kong will be up to bat. Here from Dixie Kong will go straight to Josh Miara. Green Magic Koopa up there. That will be a good hit. That will get him on first. Taylor McRee trying to get anything to go. Peach can't grab it. So 2 runners will be on with 1 out. And all of a sudden you're back to the power part of your lineup for the DK Wilds. This is the 3rd time Darkbone's been up today. It's been a wild offensive showing from both of these teams. Darkbones. The pitch. 1-1. Another ball there. Trying to paint the corners. Fly ball there. Can they get to it in time? They can't. So that'll be bases loaded with only 1 out. And who else but the captain to try and give the DK Wilds the lead here after taking the lead early. A hit to the left side would be diabolical for Monarchs fans. Donkey Kong, the pitch. And that's going to be a high fly ball deep to center field. As long as the train doesn't get there in time, it won't actually play a factor. So they will throw it home. Try and get the throw home in time. They can't. All of a sudden it's tied. Taylor McRee does advance to third. Doing the best with what they're given, and all of a sudden this game has been tied. Bowser has a chance to give the DK Wilds here the lead after losing it in the 1st inning. And that's going to be a deep hit from Bowser, and that ball is gone! That ball is sent to Gas Moxia! My goodness, what a hit! Just like that, it's 10-7 Wilds! What a play! Running through pitchers like it's, I don't even know. So now Pink Yoshi comes in. Magic Koopa goes to the outfield. There's still no chemistry over there. So interesting to see if Yoshi, the free agent acquisition, can do anything at pitching. This has been one of the more wild games we've seen a crazy back and forth. The Monarchs cannot stop the Wilds at all from scoring runs in any inning. So now they need some runs back. So that's with their free agent acquisition. Can he start it? And hit there from Pikiyoshi. Can't get there in time. That'll be the first out. And they have to throw Donkey Kong out. They're down to their last formidable pitcher in Bowser. I mean, they have the Magic Koopa Bros, but they're supposed to be like that infield threat. So now I don't know if you're running out of pitchers to use. This is turning into a backyard game where it's like a pitcher every single inning. Trying to get in, no good. We're gonna see 3 straight special pitches. No, we're not. Hit there from Pink Toe. That will be grabbed there from Green Magic Koopa. Now Magic Koopa. The OG. Can he get anything to go? No, he can't. Good grab there. Green Magic Koopa. The Magic Koopa Bros doing their thing. And just like that, the DK Wilds have a chance to extend this lead after an emphatic 4-run third inning. And that'll be a quick first out there. Who can't get anything to go, so here comes Yellow Magic Koopa. Trying to get anything to go is Yellow Magic Koopa. It does think he will get on base there. Like I said before, that left side of the outfield looking juicy for batters. Quick 2 strikes there for Pink Yoshi. And Pink Yoshi get a strikeout here. And he will! What a play from the free agent acquisition! Shaking his butt at Dixie Kong. What? He has a 2 in pitching, and he's having the day of his life. Hit there, and that will go off the pipe. It won't. So Yellow Magic Koopa will try and go back to second. He will. My goodness, what is happening in anything in this game? 2 outs. So Tatum McQueen trying to get anything to go. He can't. They'll change sides. Peach Monarchs will go back on offense. For those of you watching with the YouTube VODs, remember we do stream these games live every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also make sure to check out the Discord in our YouTube bio. Here comes Toadsworth. I guess something to go. Oh, really good hit from Toadsworth, but that would be barely foul. I get another good hit, and Green Magic Koopa dodged out of the way of grabbing that ball. This game is on something right now. This is insane. Josh Miara now up to bat. Toadsworth got on first base. And in front, Josh Miara will get on base as well. It's crazy that the hitters that are usually terrible for the Peach Monarchs are starting to step up. Back to the top of the order. Peach. Anything to go? No, that could result in a double play, and that's exactly what will happen. Toadsworth does advance to third, though. So with a good hit, Blue Critter can send Toadsworth home. And hit there will go right in the gap, and that will send Toadsworth home. That makes it 10-8. Down to a 2-run deficit. Red Pianta, with a good hit here, could tie up the game for the Monarchs. And no home run hit here, but that will at least get 2 runners on. And Toadette, get anything to go here for the Monarchs. A good hit here could possibly send Blue Critter home, depending on where it's hit. And Toadette, no good there. Trying to get something to go, and they only get 1 run back there in the bottom of the 4th. This game started out wild. It started out with 3 runs from DK Wilds off 2 home runs, and then Peach Monarchs just rattled off 7 runs, and then ever since then, it's been all DK Wilds beside that last inning. It has been one of the more wild. We've already gone through all of the major pitchers for both these teams, so another pitching change or 2 could be detrimental for both these squads. But Pink Yoshi's playing out of his mind, too. I mean, this has been one of the more wild games we've seen. Hit there from DK. At least he will get on first base. Here comes Bowser. Can we see another home run here? From who was an early MVP candidate last season. Trailed off a little bit. Can we see another one here? That's a deep hit to left field! And that ball is gone! No chemistry, but this time it's a problem! All of a sudden it's a 4-run game! The commentator curse strikes again for Pink Yoshi. I apologize to all the Monarchs fans. But here comes Pink Yoshi. Trying to get something to go there. Can't. Peach will get to first base in time. King Boo. Trying to keep the drive alive here for the DK Wilds. Quick 2 strikes there. Can Pink Yoshi get yet another strikeout? No, he can't. But that'll be a great play from Josh Miara, finally. We're finally seeing the defensive prowess we saw all of last year from the Bowser Monsters and Josh Miara. But now the Peach Monarchs need to wake up and can get back to first inning form and get some runs scored. 4-run deficit. They have 3 innings to do anything about it. Hit there from Yellow Yoshi. That is a deep hit, but that will be fairly caught. Barring disaster, and Taylor McWee will take control of it. Train a little later could have played a huge factor, but no luck. Can Pink Toad get anything to go here for the Peach Monarchs? All the star pitches are used up there for Bowser. So he may seem starting to get a little tired. He looks fine for now, but that's the key word, for now. And just an absolute pop-up there. Decided not to go for it. Magikuba hits this one, but that's going to go easily into a double play and get them out of the inning. So now the Peach Monarchs need to play perfect defense for 2 innings and get 4 runs. Can they do it? It was a wild start to this game. It's calmed down a little bit. We saw a home run or 2, but that was it. Surprisingly, for the day Pink Yoshi's had, for the pitching ability that is Pink Yoshi, he's had a pretty formidable day. He's given up a few home runs, but he's been doing at most mediocre. Very surprising performance from the free agency acquisition. That ball will drop. So Dixie Kong will get the first base. Hit there from Green Magic, but that's going to go a deep hit. That will hit Pink Toad. Will go in the bucket. It won't, but it will actually send 2 runs home. Dixie Kong is bold and going to third, and she'll get there. A double there for Green Magic Koopa. Can Taylor McWee send another run home in for the DK Wilds? And that ball goes straight to Peach. They don't risk it. They just stay at their bases. Can Pink Yoshi get Dark Bones out? And a hit here from Dark Bones. That's going to be a deep hit there to left field. And that ball looks like it will be gone. Will it hit off the wall? And it will be an out. What a grab there from Toadette, preventing disaster. Peach Monarchs need to get summoned to go. Toadsworth and Josh Miara have surprisingly been the best hitters today for the Peach Monarchs. Can we see more of the same today? Over the middle. Toadsworth will get on base. Josh Miara. Trying to get up something to go. Looks like it will be grabbed. So Josh Miara will get out there. 1 out, but Toadsworth does advance to second. Could play a huge factor if Peach can get this ball in the area. And that ball will be easily grabbed there from Yellow Magic Koopa. Just like that, it's 2 outs. They don't throw it to Toadsworth in time. So he still stays at second base, but Blue Critter, a home run shot would be huge here for the Monarchs. And that's a deep hit to center field, and it looks like the train could play a factor, and that ball is going to drop. Toadsworth is going to go home, and Blue Critter is going to get spicy trying to go to third base, but just stays at second. That's going to be an RBI double for Blue Critter. This game has been the definition of insanity. Red Peon's up. We know the power that he has, and a good hit here could be a huge difference maker here for the Monarchs. Instead, just goes for the contact hit. What a grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa, elevating and accelerating. Even at 100 years old, he's still got it. So now the Monarchs need to play perfect baseball and then get 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to tie this game. But 3 of the 4 best players for the DK Wilds are up, so Pink Yoshi has a big task in front of him. Donkey Kong, that's going to be a deep hit to center field. Can Toad get back there in time? It looks like he can. Looks like they will grab it. Good play there. That's the first out they need. Bowser. Trying to get something to go. What a line drive! But it goes off the wall! A little to the left, and that would have been a home run. That would have been the kill shot. Only one out here for the DK Wilds. Good hit from Dry Bones, but that will be foul. Just a singular run could be an absolute momentum killer here for the Peach Monarchs. Here comes Boo. Hit there. And that will be the double play they need. 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th is attainable if they lock in. They need 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to take the lead and win the game. It'll start on the bat of Toadette. Can Toadette start the rally here for the DK Wilds? And no, she can't. That's the first out. A free agent acquisition. And over the middle. And it looks like it will be grabbed. But Yoshi will get to first in time. Good base running from Yoshi. Purple Toad. We've seen the heroics from him before in Season 1. Had one of the top plays of Season 1. And hit there. Will be grabbed. What a play from Green Magic Koopa! And that will do it! After 7 runs and the first inning from the Monarchs, they only scored 2 runs in the last 6 innings. And the DK Wilds come back and win this game 12-9. What a wild and wacky game. And just like that, Bowser is easily going to be your MVP. Multiple home runs, a lot of RBIs. He was the difference maker. 200 in batting, but we will look at the Monarchs first. They had a great start, but just trailed off at the end. But what a day for Pink Yoshi. The free agent acquisition picked off the block. And he was actually formidable at pitching, even with 2 pitching. I don't understand that, but we'll see if there's a change there at pitching going forward. Going to the DK Wilds, I mean, Donkey Kong, Bowser, Dry Bones, and Dark Bones. Those are the 4 you have to watch out for. And that team could be dangerous if they continue this momentum deeper into Season 2 of the SBA. What a wild game, bro. Oh my god. What an insane game. All right, let's reset. Get over to our third game. After that wild game, we're a little behind the 8 ball because of technical difficulties by yours truly. I mean, who else? Yes, thanks, Jeff. I remember the reset. I don't know why, but the CPU versus CPU mod just doesn't work. if I do it like more than if I do it like if I do it more than one game, the CPU for CPU mod I run just doesn't work. I've tried like troubleshooting it and it's not been the case. So now this game I thought was going to be game of the week, but you know, ended up not being game of the week, but definitely a very, very solid game. We are going to Wario City and we are going to see the Mario Fireballs take on the Waluigi Spitballs. This is a top 10, top 2, top 1 matchup. What type of loud vehicle? Thank God I'm not. Was that a motor? Did y'all hear that? I'm not crazy. Y'all heard that? That my mic must have picked that up. Oh my Jesus! My God! Like, bro, get a quieter engine. I sound old when I say that. I really do. Oh my God! Good Lord! Green Toad. Heard what? KJ, shut up. Happy birthday, KJ. How old are you turning? You're like what, 78 now? Unk? Yeah, Unk. Get roasted, idiot. He's messing with you, Jeff. Don't worry about it. He absolutely knows what happens, but he just doesn't want to, you know. Did I? I didn't do Rex moves. I thought I did. Oh well. Spitballs. Ultimate. That's me. The 19. Yeah, more like 79. Boom! Roasted on your dome and in your home, little boy. Get roasted, idiot. Alright. Alright, stop. Green Paratroopa. At least my back doesn't squeak when I bet. Shut the I'm actually. You know what? I'm ending the league. I'm seizing all operations of the league. I got my feelings hurt. I'm not running the SBA anymore. It's on KJ now. KJ has to be commentator. Fuck you, KJ. Alright, Red Toad. Rex. Not Rex. Yeah, over there. Used to be pretty. Hey, you don't gotta say that though. I know it's gonna be like there's a major delay on YouTube chat, and there's nothing I can do about it, which kind of sucks. Is Koopa third? Okay, 2% third. All right. Red. Where's Red Toad? You're at the back. Chat Meej. Hammer Bro. Fifth is Rex Meavers. You're there. Green Toad, Red Shy Guy, Koopa. So that's good. Waluigi, Spitballs. Alt and me. Yeah, you're at shortstop. You're there. You're there. Yeah, stream delays always suck. Like, there's nothing I can really do about it, which... Because there's not really a mod I can use, which is, like, the worst part. Like, if there was a mod I could use to, like, delay stream... To, like, shorten the delay of stream delay, I would absolutely use it, but I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. Because I tried to stream on YouTube before and it did not work out that well. Luigi, you're there. Ultimate. And it's me, Bowser Jr., Yellow Pianta, Tiny Kong, Baby DK, Green Paratroopa, Baby Daisy. Alright, lineups look good. Let's get right into it. Week 4 of the SBA rolls on, and it is going to be a really interesting one. This one was very close to being game of the week, but we've seen the Fireballs and Spitballs before. I mean, we've seen all the teams before, so gonna be really interesting. But we have the Mario Fireballs facing the Waluigi Spitballs in a top-tier heavyweight matchup here at Wario City. And already we're off to a good start, as Mario will get on first. When it comes to both of these teams, the Waluigi Spitballs are 2-1, so are the Mario Fireballs. So, really interesting to see here, as that's going to be a double play. What a grab there from Ultimate, but we have not seen DK Jungle yet at night. That's the decision we made for Game of the Week. So, still a top-tier matchup, just no bright lights of Wario City. But I'm expecting the Spitballs to really take control in this game. This has been a defensive-oriented game and team for the Waluigi Spitballs, while the Mario Fireballs more or less comeback kings. I mean, two of their wins have been comebacks to victories, and they've been great ones. One of them against the Bertobos, and we know how their season's gone. But as we see a good deep hit there, that will be not grabbed by Tiny Kong. Thought Tiny Kong could get there in time, so Chet Meads will get the third. And there, that's going to be a fair ball. Throws it to second. That Hennesme Alton connection is going to be huge for D-Sleep in this game. Just like that, there'll be 3 quick outs. Spitballs will go back on offense. I'm going Michael's meter for that entire inning. Whoops. But here comes Tiny Kong. Up to bat. Hit over the middle, and that will drop. Tiny Kong has easily been sneakily one of the best players, you know, for this Waluigi Spitball team. And grab there from Hammer Bro. Tiny Kong will get the second, so runner will advance, but Baby TK will get out at first. So a little bit of a bunt here. And that looks like it will work. And Tiny Kong does advance to third. So they're taking advantage of someone who's one of the best contact hitters in the SBA being up to bat. It looks like it could easily play a huge factor. Good hit there from Waluigi. That may be more than just... Oh my goodness, that was almost a home run there from Waluigi. But decides against it. And Waluigi will try and get something to go, but what a grab there from Green Critter. Reaching out for that ball. Preventing disaster, and another run scored. And the Mario Fireballs will go back on offense. Here comes Koopa. Koopa trying to go over the middle. That'll be grabbed from Hennesme. Next up the bat will be the Captain Mario. Back to the top of the order. And good hit there from Mario. Will drop. Tiny Kong trying to get to the ball, and she does. Prevents Mario from running to second. So already another bunt here. I've seen a lot of bunts from both of these teams. So obviously Toad's going to get out there, but Mario does advance to second. They're trusting in Chet Meej. And that will not be the case as Alton Me, the 7-foot tall me. So tall you need 2 foots. And Mario Fireballs will not get anything to go. A lot of bunting here early on. This may be a low-scoring game after all. Probably a fast game as well. And hit there from Baby Daisy will just be out by Chet Meej. Ultimate up to bat. Ultimate get anything to go for the spitballs. Trying to increase the lead from 1-0. Here in the bottom of the third. Over the middle, Green Critter can't grab it, so he will get on the first base. And hit there. Hennesme with a grounder. And it's not going to work out, so they'll change sides. So already at the top of the fourth. Probably the quickest we've gotten to the top of the fourth in all of the games today so far. Of course, game of the week is right after this one. Hammer Bro trying to get something to go for the Mario Fireballs. That ball will hit in the gap, so Hammer Bro will get the first base. Here comes Rex Meavers. Trying to generate some offense here for the Fireballs. That ball will drop over the middle, so 2 runners will be on. So quickly, Waluigi using the pitches to prevent disaster. Trying to make sure that nothing bad happens, but Baby DK will bail him out yet again. While Baby DK has easily been the best outfielder in the SBA so far this season. So Waluigi is tied, but Green Toad is up. It'd be weird if they took him out against Green Toad of all people, and they won't. Green Toad. Hit there. That will actually drop. Will that hit the arrow? It won't. And they're trying to get the bite throw, but the arrow plays a huge factor. That's going to possibly send 2 runs home, and it will. That will be an RBI double for Green Toad. Maybe they should have taken Waluigi out. What a play from Green Toad. And they will take Waluigi out. And they will throw in Bowser Jr. The pitch here over to Red Shy Guy. Red Shy Guy will hit it. And that will hit the arrow. So Green Toad's getting bold and trying to run home. Close play. And Green Toad will get there. Yellow Pianta angry at himself that Green Toad just scored. Green Toad's been low-key the MVP of this game. First the 2 RBIs and now the run home on the close play. What a change of events here for the Mario Fireballs. Bowser Jr. trying to save the Waluigi Spitballs from this lead getting out of hand there. Ultimate couldn't grab it, so that will leave 2 runners on. Whoever wins this game is definitely going to be looking like one of the, basically the second best team behind, you know, I would probably say the Mario Muscles, as we'll see them on Game Day, on Game of the Week, because they are literally mowing through the entire SBA. Daisy Flower's going to have the chance to try and knock off the king there at DK Jungle. But easily whoever wins this is probably going to be the second best team in the SBA. Record-wise and just overall talent-wise. And that's going to be another strike there. Could we see a strikeout here to get out of the inning? And we can't. So that's going to possibly send a run home. And no, they actually will. They missed on the buddy throw. It's 4-1 Fireballs. And that will be an out over to Hennesme. Finally, they get out of the inning. So the Spitball is going to try and rebound here. Bowser Jr. There. Chet Meej. There to grab it. So here comes Yellow Pianta. Get into the good part of your lineup for the Waluigi Spitball. So if you want to generate some offense, now's the time for it. Miss there. Yellow Pianta's going to have to forcefully go for a contact hit. And it looks like it will register. We'll miss the arrow. But Yellow Pianta will get the first. Tiny Kong up the bat. So that will get 2 runners on here. Baby DK. Need Baby DK to try and drive a few runs home here. And that's exactly what you do not want. That's going to be a double play. What a play from Hammer Bro and Green Critter. Just like that, the Mario Fireballs will go back on offense. And a good portion of the lineup is out there for the Mario Fireballs. So Bowser Jr. has his work cut out for him. And hit there. Will be good. Rex Beavers will get on base. So Green Critter. 2 runners on, no outs. But that could be a triple play, but they only get the double. Green Toad trying to get something to go here. That ball will drop, so 2 runners will get on with 2 outs. Can they capitalize? It's going to be up to Red Shy Guy. Red Shy Guy will just have it grabbed by Hennesme. What a play. And just like that, Waluigi Spitballs will go back on offense. Maybe Waluigi can help this end of the batting order get something going. We'll start with Paratroopa. And hit there. Will just be grabbed from Green Critter. Waluigi trying to get something to go here. Uses a star pitch here. Goes straight to Green Critter. What a waste of a star hit. What defensive awareness from Green Critter. And hit from Baby Daisy. That'll just be grabbed from Chet Meej. So nothing going here. Waluigi had the chance with the star hit, but no dice. Score will stay at 4-1. And here, trying to grab it is all to me, and he will. Mario up to bat. Trying to get some insurance runs here for the fireballs. Hit over the middle. He will get on base. So one runner on, one out. And hit there. Deep hit from Red Toad, but that looks like it will be a pop fly. Would have actually ended up as a foul, but they will grab it. Chet Meej trying to get something to go for the fireballs. And that ball will be grabbed by Tiny Kong. Defense has shored up for both these sides. But for the Waluigi Spitballs, it's trying to generate offense. They haven't been able to generate offense since the first inning. And hit over the middle, all to me. Will at least get on base. Hennesme. They're trying to continue the rally here for the Spitballs. Bottom of the 6th. Hit from Hennesme. Won't grab it as Green Toad, so that will leave 2 runners on. No outs. Bowser Jr. trying to continue the rally here. That will not be the case. That will almost be a triple play, but luckily Hennesme gets back in time. Yellow Pianta. Trying to keep the offense alive here for the Waluigi Spitballs. That ball will hit the arrow. Hennesme is going to go to third. It's going to work out. So runners on first and third. You're still at 2 outs. We have some really good hitters up. Can Tiny Kong send a run home? And hit over the middle. Green Critter can't grab it, so that will send a run home for the Waluigi Spitballs. And hit over the middle. That's going to be another good hit. That's going to make it bases loaded all of a sudden. A little bit of a logjam situation here for Rex Meavers. Starting to get a little tired here. And hit over the middle. Yet again, that will send another run home. It's 4-3. It's a 1-run deficit for the Spitballs. They finally take Rex Meavers out, but who will they put in? Here, who will they put in for the Mario Fall? I believe it will still be Mario. Mario is the closer for this team. So will this be a blown save, or will Mario be able to get it done here? Mario knows the direness of the situation. But Waluigi is one of the best hitters in the SBA for good reason. Captain versus captain matchup. It looks like Waluigi is going to get out by Red Toad, avoiding disaster. What a grab from Red Toad. And just like that, we're going to the top of the 7th. They need to play perfect defense and then get to the bottom of the 7th where they just need 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win the game. They're going to have to stop a dominant offensive player here in Hammer Bro. Quick 2 strikes there. And over the middle, that will get him on base. So Rex Meaver is going to try and get something to go here for the Fireballs, trying to get some insurance runs before the bottom of the 7th. Rex Meavers with a good hit over the middle. Looks like Baby DK will get there in time. What a grab. And Green Critter get some insurance runs for the Mario Fireballs. Can they get back there in time? Trying to get up, and they do. What a play from Baby DK and Tiny Kong. Green Toad. Last line of defense here for the Mario Fireballs, trying to get any more runs scored. You do have a man on first. So you do get runners on first and second. You still have 2 outs, so still a dangerous situation. And it looks like they will take out Bowser Jr. They'll throw in Tiny Kong yet again. This was a dangerous scenario that we saw from last time that ended up in disaster. Will we see the same thing happen today? Quick 2 strikes there. Hit over the middle. Will be grabbed by Ultimate Me, and they'll switch sides. Questionable decision, but they trust Tiny Kong in those clutch situations, and they trust their infield of Miis. So now, Baby Daisy, Ultimate Me, and Hennis Me are going to be your 3 players to try and keep the game alive here for the Waluigi Spitballs. Mario still up to bat here. Trying to get a good hit there. Over to the left side, but it looks like it will be grabbed by Toad. Back to the top of the order. Can Ultimate Me get a good hit over the middle? And it looks like he will. The game-tying run is on first base. And hit there from NSV! And that's deep to left field! Can they get there in time? Yes, they can! What a play from Chet Meej! That was to win the game! What a play! So now you need Bowser Jr. to keep the game alive here for the Spitballs. And hit over their middle will keep them alive. It's now on the bat of Yellow Pianta. The game-winning run is on first base. Can Yellow Pianta be the hero? 4-3. Bottom of the 7th. Last chance to get anything to go here. That's a quick 2 strikes. 1 strike, 1 ball. And that's going to be a hit over the middle. Can Chet Meej get there in time? Yes, he can! 2 outstanding defensive plays from Chet Meej. And that will end the game. And the Mario Fireballs will hold on and prevent the comeback from the Waluigi Spitballs. It was close, but the Mario Fireballs are cementing their name as the second best team in the SBA by far. Both teams had a fantastic day. It was just went down to clutch time. And Green Toad is your MVP. I mean, he had a fantastic start to the game. That 4th inning was special. But yeah, the Waluigi Spitballs got no offense going until the very last little bit of it. And when Ultimate Me and Tiny Kong are your best hitters, you're going to struggle, especially with Waluigi putting up a big donut in the scoring category. In Mario Fireballs, Green Toad will easily win player of the game. Good running and good batting from him. Just like that, the Mario Fireballs cement themselves as the second best team as they will improve to 3-1 on the season. I was muted. Thank you, KJ. Thank you for reminding me. Anyways, let's get into. I hate myself. Let's get into this game. I was talking about how both these teams. Yeah, but this is not hyperbole. This is not a joke. Baby Peach. I did not know that she had an 8 in pitching. What the hell? All right, you know what? There's a method to the madness whenever Flame. There's a method to the madness with Baby Peach there. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. Welcome to week 4 of the SBA, and welcome to week 4 game of the week, as the Water Muscles are mowing down every single team in the SBA. But now, Baby Peach, the new starting pitcher for the Daisy Flowers, is going to be the person trying to take down Coach Pizza and the Wario Muscles, as we see a good hit there to left field, but looks like they'll get there in time. Haizumi and Dark Blue Yoshi is a great outfield combo, and they'll grab that ball. An outstanding catch. So Wiggler will be up to bat here. Obviously, Wario Muscles have been running roughshod through the league in the first 3 weeks. I mean, if we look at the standings, just look at everything that's been happening. I mean, Wario Muscles, 46 runs for, 17 runs against. They have just been absolutely mowing through this league. But one thing the Daisy Flowers hang their hat on is their defense. And it goes with their infield of their Captain Daisy and PD Piranha, which has been really good for this team. Now, Baby Peach at pitcher, we have never seen that in the SBA. So, gonna be really interesting to see if that actually plays a factor. Looks like Wiggler will be trying to go to third here. Can they throw it in time? Close play! And he will! What a play from Wiggler! Getting to third, and all of a sudden the RBI chance is in Red Magic Koopa's hands. And that'll be a grab from Daisy. Nothing good from Red Magic Koopa. So the Daisy Flowers will go on offense for the first time today. So Fibro is the pitcher here for the Water Muscles, and I mean, Fibro has been doing a fantastic job. Fibro just honestly was not expecting him to be really as good of a pitcher as many people expected, but that makes him the more versatile player. That puts him more of in MVP conversations than people think. You see a double play there. Now the best player on the team can show that he can pitch and bat. Call him Shohei Ohtani, as we see a double play. Wow. It's just such a versatile team. In any way, they can beat you in a multitude of ways. And that's going to be a pop-up fly. Can they get there in time? Koopa can. So we are scoreless through the first inning. Coach Flame hangs his head on his defense, but putting the trust in Peach in a starting spot against the best team in the league is a bold strategy, but if it works out, it could work wonders for this team. Did not know Baby Peach has one of the best pitching, attributes out there. So that's going to be another grab from Haizumi. Haizumi's been the captain of that outfield. Here comes Koopa. Can Koopa get anything going for the Wario Muscles, or are we going to the bottom of the second? And just a fair hit over the middle. Baby Peach will grab it and change sides, so not much offense to speak of. Maybe Petey Piranha can change those plans. Him and Boomerang Bro. Petey Piranha, when he's on, he's one of the best in the league. That's the key thing, is his consistency. And that will be grabs from Green Dry Bones. What a grab. And trying to hit it is Blooper. That ball will drop. He will get on first. So the flowers here are different than when it is during the day, for those who don't know. It actually gives the outfielders a speed boost and a throw boost. So that's something to look out for. So hitting it in those gaps may be more dangerous than good for you. As we see a good hit there. Boomerang Bro. That's going to be a line drive down the right sideline. That's going to send Blooper to third. What a play. And hit there. Looks like Red Magic Koopa can't get there. Was definitely frustrated by it. So that will send a run home here early on for the Daisy Flowers. This was really a front-running team when we look at the Wario Muscles, so we haven't really seen them down much in, their dominant runs. We've seen them down by 1 or 2 runs like we see right now. But it's going to be really interesting to see if they can come back from that. A rare miss from Red Critter! And all of a sudden, bases are loaded with 1 out. Can Baby Peach be as a good batter as a pitcher? And hit there from Baby Peach. That ball will drop. But, oh my goodness, Boomerang Bro didn't go home. So that'll be an out. Bases still loaded. So they'll do a quick change here. Fire Bro easily rattled early on in this game. They'll throw in Wario. They do also have Red Magic Koopa there as a backup pitcher if needed. And we see a quick hit there from Daisy. And it looks like Paratroopa isn't affected by the garden hit from Daisy, so that will be an out. By accident, Pizza drafted a really good outfielder. Especially in that scenario. But here comes Green Dry Bones for the Wario Muscles. And hit there from Green Dry Bones. Get him on first. And that will just be a quick out. That will be a double play for Daisy. Hanging their hat on their defense, and it's working. Here comes Wiggler, though. Had the walk-off in week 1. And we see some offense generated here from the Wiggler. And that's a good hit. That is deep to right field, but that looks like it will be a pop fly. No trouble, no problem. Boomerang Bro will grab that. Of course, Daisy Flowers weren't here last season. This is their new stadium home for season 2. I don't know why I couldn't think of the season, but yes, season 2. New season, new stadium for the Daisy Flowers. Quick 2 strikes there for Luigi. And that's going to be a strikeout. Wario coming to play here in the game of the week. And Big Me trying to get a hit over the middle. He does. He will get on base. And that's going to be a pop fly. So PD Piranha will get out. 2 outs. Runner on first. If Blooper can get on base, Boomerang Bro could easily get some runs home. Here. And looks like that will not be the case. Red Magic Koopa will get the out at first. So Fire Bro will be up to bat. Not the best pitching day, but looking to up it with some batting. That's a deep hit to right field. Can that go? That ball is gone! What a hit from the MVP favorite. It's tied at 1. What a way to respond! Top of the 4th, and all of a sudden, Daisy Flowers are on the back foot. And over the middle will be grabbed by PD Piranha. The pole has been the Achilles heel of the teams that play there, because even foul balls can be deemed home runs with how big that foul pole is. A very underrated stadium to play at if you have a lot of home run hitters on your squad. Can Red Critter continue to rally here for the Wario Muscles? That ball will drop. That will get 2 runners on. They will take Baby Peach out. A formidable performance. Pretty good for the position that she was put in. Only allowing a home run to the MVP favorite. And that's going to be a quick double play. Luigi will get her back. You still have Luigi. You still have Daisy. You still have some other people you can throw in for the Daisy Flowers on pitching. So now both backup pitchers are in. Wonder when we're going to get into that pitching battle like we did in the 3rd game, as we see another good hit there. Boomerang Bro, that will be foul. Boomerang Bro. Quick star pitch from Wario. Looks like Boomerang Bro knows exactly which one it is. And that ball will drop, but that will go straight into Green Dry Bones' mitt. Can Heizumi get anything to go for the Daisy Flowers? And hit there. That'll be a good line drive to the right side. That'll get Heizumi on first. Up to Dark Blue Yoshi to get anything to go. And Blue Yoshi will get the hit to go off. That will be a double play! What a play from Red Magic Koopa! Blue Yoshi tried to get in the gap. That was a fantastic play from Red Magic Koopa to prevent disaster. And just like that, we're already at the top of the 5th inning. All of a sudden, it's tied off the Fire Bro bomb. And now it's up to Koopa to get a rally going for the Wario Muscles. And hit there will just be grabbed by Daisy. And hit from Green Dry Bones. They won't get to it in time. Very close was Dark Blue Yoshi, but Green Dry Bones will get on first base. Here comes the captain. And hit over the middle will not be grabbed, so 2 runners will go on. Can Wiggler get anything to go here for the Muscles? No! What a double play from Daisy! Daisy didn't even have to move for that. What a defensive play. Double play, and all of a sudden the Daisy Flowers are back on offense. Can Baby Peach start the rally here for the Daisy Flowers? And Green Dry Bones will let that ball drop. So she'll get on first base. Here comes the captain. Daisy trying to get something to go. That's going to be a deep, high fly ball, but looks like Koopa will grab it. And hit there from Luigi. That will be a double play! Defensive slugfest has triggered for both these teams, so now going into the top of the 6th, it's still tied at 1-1. If it wasn't for how big the pole was, we probably would be talking about Daisy Flowers leading this game. But we could see another home run from the MVP favorite. Can Luigi get Firebro out? That is the main question. You throw a pop-up ball. That is exactly what you do not do if you want to get him out. Looks like it will be grabbed. And no! They mistimed the bunny jump! That's a second home run for Fire Bro! Are you kidding? An absolute meatball up the middle! They thought the outfielders got there in time! And just like that, it's 2-1! And hit there, that'll be an out at first. Fire Bro, when the game gets gritty and you just need their big-time players to make big-time plays, that is exactly what Fire Bro does. And he is quickly vaulting his name into the MVP conversation. Only 2 outs, but is that run enough to give the Wario Muscles a win? This is the only win that would have been this close this season, I believe. Which is crazy to think because they've had a lot of blowout games. So we see a good hit there from Red Critter. That's going to be deep. Can Blue Yoshi get back there in time? Looks like he can. This time he can grab it, so they'll change sides. Yeah, their average margin of victory from what I'm looking is around 5.5. Which is insane. Which is insane to say. Because one of those games was 19-2. But can the Daisy Flowers get any offense going here? It's going to start with the bat of Binks with me. They have two innings to get 1 run scored. Can they do it here? Just lets that ball go. So Binks McMee is going to actually try and go for it this time. Knows exactly where it's going. What a play from Binks McMee. That ball will go deep. Binks McMee will stay on first though. What a way to answer back. A 2-run shot from Petey Piranha would feed generations. And that exactly may be what we get here. But no, that's going to be a good hit. It looks like Binks McMee is going to go to third. And he's going to get there in time. So now the game time run is on third. The game leading run to take back the lead is on first. And hit there from Blooper. That will be a double play. But they're smart. They didn't go for the first base. They went third base. But here comes Boomerang Bro. He's known for making big time plays. Can both the bros make plays for their each respective teams? That ball will not drop! What a play from Red Magic Koopa! Unbelievable! That ball was easily by him and Dark Magic rise again! Now the Wario Muscles looking for some insurance runs before the Daisy Flowers go out there for the last time here on Game of the Week. And hit there. Paratroopa will get on base. For the Daisy Flowers, they need to lock in defensively. You're at the bottom half of the lineup for the Wario Muscles. If you're going to get anything to go when it comes to defensive plays, it has to be now, and that's exactly what they do. That's a double play. Daisy Flowers 2-1. This would be a statement win against the Wario Muscles. And trying to go for a deep hit. That is deep to center field. That ball is belted. Goodbye. Just like that, it's a 2-run lead. And that may be the dagger. Unbelievable stuff from the Wario Muscles when everyone thought they were dead in the water early on in this game because they couldn't get anything going. They dug in and got some absolute just bombs from people. My goodness, first it was Fireball twice and now Green Dry Bones may have just sealed the game for the Wario Muscles. Now they need 2 runs. It's going to start with Heisman, but they are going to throw in a new pitcher. Who will the pitcher be for the Wario Muscles? It will be Red Magic Koopa, one of the best pitchers in the league. They're going to trust him to close out this game for the Muscles. And possible hit there from Heizemi. That ball will drop, so he'll at least get on base. So one runner on. Red Magic Koopa. Gonna try and seal the game here. Trying to get there. Trying to get the double play, and they will! So now they're down to their last out. Can Baby Peach keep the flowers alive? One strike. And hit over the middle. Will not be grabbed. Baby Peach will get on base. Daisy, we've seen her hit home runs before. Can she tie up this game in the bottom of the 7th? Can the captain come in clutch for Coach Flame? And that ball will drop. Yes, it will. 2 runners on. Luigi had the game-winning grand slam last week in this exact stadium. Can we see it again from the Mario brother? Now we're already down 2 strikes. Last swing. Can Luigi keep the flowers alive? And that's exactly what happens. That could send a run home. And just like that, it's a 1-run game. The game-tying run is on third base. Red Koopa just pooped himself. I don't even know what happened there in the center field. RBI chance on the bat of Binks McMee. Left for dead. They'll throw in Red Koopa so a home run would win the game. I believe there's no chemistry in the outfield. Red Koopa comes in. Is this the right thing to do? That's gonna send a run home. Are you kidding me? Just like that, it's a tie game. What an unbelievable mistake! Throwing the center fielder with the chemistry in at pitching! So now there's no chemistry out there! Can Petey Piranha live up to his potential? A home run here! Cinematic! A way to end the game! And that ball will drop! At least there'll be runners in first, second, and third. The game-winning run is on third base! Are we seeing shades of the Bowser Jr. rookies? It's gonna be on the batter blooper. You just have to get the ball in play. Are we going to extra innings? No, we are! What a play from Red Critter, preventing disaster! And we're going to extra innings! Unbelievable! What prowess from both these teams! The resiliency! We're in the 8th inning! Oh my goodness! And now Wiggler's up to bat here in the top of the 8th. There's a reason why he's called a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He makes plays like that. This has been an insane game. Firebro gonna try and get something to go. Number 3. Do I hear 3? Back to grab it, and he will. What a play from Heizemi. That's 1 out. You need 2 more to go back on offense to try and get a chance to win this game. Here comes EJ Myrons. And hit there. That'll be foul. Luigi has been a great relief pitcher here for the Daisy Flowers. And that's going to be an out. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can. That reminds me of another play that happened last year. Or basically, Petey Piranha touched the plate, but didn't get called for the double play, and it ended up with the Daisy Flowers losing the game. Can Boomerang Bro send this off with a storybook ending, taking out the best team in the SBA? That ball is back! That ball is gone! First hit, and that will do it! Boomerang Bro wins it! For the Daisy Flowers! And just like that, the top team in the SBA get their first L of the season! What a unbelievable game from both sides. It goes back to the fact that they threw in red Koopa instead of keeping in red Magic Koopa. And obviously your MVP, game winner, game time. You have to feel, I mean, Warrior Muscles did everything they could. It was a good game. For some reason, red Magic Koopa, the moment he got tired, they threw in red Koopa. And that was the thing that did him in. If you are Coach Pizza, I would not feel bad about this performance at all, because Daisy Flowers pride themselves on their defense, and that clearly showed today. Daisy Flowers, what a day from Boomerang Bro, the hero. And just like that, the top team in the SBA goes down. And just like that, the Daisy Flowers cement themselves as a team that has arrived as one of the top teams in the SBA. Thank you so much for watching, and good night. Dude, what a game. Pizza, I'm being honest, you do not feel bad about that result. Also, I'm sorry. Like, you should not feel bad about that result. I'm being serious. What a day of baseball. My goodness. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. VODs will, the individual episodes will probably be out either Thursday or Friday, most likely Friday. But yeah, Friday I'm going to be really busy as well, but that's because I'm going to be doing the recording for this as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and then keep up to date with Discord on everything. And we will see you guys Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern.